We had a close encounter with the spider, but even after a chase, they couldn't actually catch it. It was strangely intangible. And well, after that they had a nice little encounter of the skeleton kind, where well, things didn't seem to make much sense. um, of course, that naturally isn't some time fuckery at all. And well, what else do we do? Right, Ems hit the camera in the tent this time, unlike last time where he just put it out there. He did like a small goodbye ceremony for Tyler. Well, Ed had his introduction, talking with his, well, with his, how do I say this? With essentially someone that shouldn't be near any new materials. Let's just say that. And well, Allied also went around the base. Didn't eat a donut that he should have eaten. We'll get to that later on. And well, and then finally, wait, after the session, no, actually during the session, we had like a talk between Allied and Ems, where they talked about various things. Ems got packed in the corner a bit.
Yeah, I will admit that.
yeah.
So
And then after the session, we had like some pet baking up Ems's charisma and manipulation, which was fine.
Okay, was there a part I missed in? Because I don't remember him having an argument.
Oh yeah, there was after you
no,
left.
no, this happened. Yeah, this happened after you left. You say so?
Yeah, they just essentially sat in like the control room and like talked to each other, together with like Bandy listening in.
Anything important is being said, or?
Nothing that matters for you for now.
That's vague, thank you, I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you stream this version?
Yes, I did.
He did.
Okay.
If you really want to cheese it, I guess you can watch it.
No, I just wanted to know.
But yeah, well. And yeah, did I say? I think we talked about a new night this again, you mean a new day? It's not new night, we're not vampires just yet. So I guess well, actually there's something we need to do right now. Well, upon all waking up, you would receive a message from Bendy that he has finished installing the drivers for the little test converter you got. The fast breeder add-on for your reactor, which allows you to turn TAS into quintessence. Just gonna show you real quick. That was supposed to come with highlight, but yeah, we didn't get to that because well, people left before I could probably introduce it. Where the fuck is it? In the gear section? Yeah, I believe it is in the gear section. For some reason, it all minimized my stuff. I don't know why. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, this one. It actually works well like the other one, but for your task. Okay, is that done? Alright. Yeah, I was just giving Allied something to chew on, one way or another. Alright, well. I guess since M's the commander, we're gonna start with him, just in case he gives any orders.
Nice.
What Amps?
At
You wake
the
up to
moment?
yeah?
Oh, I was gonna say, oh, well, are you gonna do something or?
Oh no, just there was an awkward silence, and then I would like prompt you you're waking up to a wonderful new morning.
Nice. Wake up in the morning. I'm probably gonna do some few things. Radoma.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of need to clean up the base and standardize it from that talk of Allied from the other session. So, to be a good boy in the Technocratic Union, you're going to have to call in the experts in the cleaning department.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what you actually gonna
To,
tell them?
um, uh, probably going to tell them that, fuck. It's more because I need to get. Can you dispose of these items or clean them out? Because we got our hands full, our plate full with many other things.
I gonna mention if like where I got them from.
Uh, the 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 sphere that got from a mission. Yeah, that's one. The energy unit got that from a mission, and the armor. That is correct. I need to think about that one. Because I think I know why you asked that question.
All right.
God damn it! I need to get rid of that armor.
I mean,
If I have to.
sure. How about this? Do you plan to give any orders to the other people in the base?
Not at the moment. No, there's no reason to do so.
Okay. Then you best think about what what you're gonna tell uh, this cleanup team before you actually call them, presumably. So you know you have like the
Yes.
story ready. And well, let's move on to the next person, I suppose. Well, I guess we're just gonna go with the order at the bottom, which is Bacon. Anything in particular on your agenda?
Well, hmm. Hmm. Not really. I want to do a lot of things, but I think none of them I'm currently able to do unless someone has any request to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Amset had a request, but maybe I forgot about that, or wants to do it later.
That request I wrote down in my note. I can usually just send an email or something to that equivalent
Yeah, you can.
and be like, if you got a dead body, if this is, I'll be saying, if we can't kill the spider directly, we're gonna have to lay down traps for it. One of the traps to it, essentially is leaving dead bodies around. Either fill them up with potent drugs or explosives explosive gas to, kill it.
Alright, yeah. Waking up, seeing his email, I would just try to contact him and ask, how many bodies do you want?
How many bodies do you have currently?
I have 6 on my storage. I could use all of them. I have 2 males for females. I was storing for future projects, but if you want, I can try to use.
I would like 2 bodies, just in case. One will be filled with drugs, and the other one will be explosive gas. Because this spider, we can't just go at it. We're gonna have to essentially wait our time for this spider.
Alright, I can prepare the bodies and I can already make the one with the poison to
Oh.
try to kill it. The explosives I bet would be better to leave to you or maybe one of the others.
I would leave it to. Who's good with weaponry in the base?
Well, you would know that there's a couple. Hmm. Well, they're not just directly with explosives, but you probably rig something up. Yeah. Wait a minute, successes? Whatever. Anyways, yeah, there's like a bunch of people that could actually do this. Basically, anyone with a bit of technology or something could rig up something. Unless you want them to like make their own explosives and stuff like that, which would probably be hard. But yeah, there's like a John Boy, for example, could charge stuff with prime and maybe like a bit of entropy as well. Then there's
Yeah, it's just a standard explosive. It doesn't need to be like a really technically fancy one.
yeah, but yeah, that's like basically everyone can kind of do that. But I guess like Wislav is not that good at it, but the rest can more easily make up for it.
Alright, I'll give it to John, or I'll give it to John
Oh god,
to.
robot.
Yay.
I thought that was a baby.
I got an idea.
All right. Okay. Well. Then I guess Bacon. We're gonna do better with the cops first, and then move on to the explosives. Feel free though to coordinate if you really wish to.
Yeah, would I actually need to do much with the bodies because they're just in the freezer. They were all quite the description gave me, just all healthy bodies, like mostly intact. Probably a bit decomposed because I have them in the freezer for a few months already, maybe 4, maybe more.
Yeah. I know what you can do. There's like a thing for restoring corpses, if I remember correctly. I do, however, need to like look at that real quick. I think it wasn't how do you do that. It was about when you kind of resurrect people essentially. Reviving, resurrecting. There we go. Long dead, blah blah blah. No, that's not it. If the corpse has been dead for some time, then matter 2. Okay, that you don't have that, or even 4, depending on the state of decay. Would probably more fall into the matter 2 thing, since they were frozen and all. But I guess that's a bit beyond you. I think you don't have any matter, or if so, it's really low. Yeah, you actually have 1 dot. Yeah, you actually would need
I
like
have 1 dot.
yeah, you would actually need someone's help to do this properly. But
You need how much matter?
like only 2. I guess if you add more matter and maybe a big bit of life too, then it would get. You could make it like really fresh. Essentially like the food magic, but for corpses, I guess.
No, yeah, I could get one of the others, like either John or Tristan should have some matter too, right? Because they have a bit of everything.
I only got matter 1.
Okay. Domino, do you have matter 2 or just 1?
I have matter 1.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Alright, yeah, so I just bring tip 2 bodies to the boss.
Alright. Okay. That's fair enough. Alright, you cut off 2 bodies. Simply subtract them from your stash.
Yep, I already noted.
Alright.
Just found it funny.
Alright. very well. Anything else you wish to do now that you have just gotten some action?
Well, besides bringing the bodies to the boss because it has matter, I would need to do the thing I did like with the drugs before, the sleeping one. I would have to do it again, but now with actually killing poison.
I see, I see. Let me actually check your spheres real quick. And like another thing. I know there was like enhanced drugs thing somewhere. But I don't remember.
It was
Yeah.
life prime in matter, I think, was something like that. It was more than one sphere.
Hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't that much matter, that much life as I wanted.
Yeah. I'm afraid so. But let me check it first, anyways. Maybe we can draw upon that because you know that would make it really deadly. Otherwise you have to, yeah, Drug matter too, which you don't have. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess you can just rely on your normal skills, I suppose. You want to make this. How did you want to? Do you want it to make? You have a bunch of options essentially. There's like the toxins chart, which we're just gonna use for that one. I think it's like the easiest way to do it. Let me just find it real quick, cause why the fuck not? Toxin. Let's go. Uh-huh. Hmm. Alright. Yeah, do you have a toxin rating from like 1 to 7? Which well, which essentially like 1 is alcohol and like 7 would be cyanide. And essentially the toxin rating determines like how many health levels deals in damage.
Okay, so I believe I would want to go for a 7.
Okay, for a 7. Yeah, no, that's fair. In that case, well, how we want to proceed with this? Just mix some stuff together from your lab.
Yeah, probably mean cyanide can be extracted from plants, so if anything, I can just convert the biomatter I have into plants rich with cyanide and extract it.
Mm. Okay, that's really easy then. Well, I guess give me just a live 3 effect to convert it. Probably gonna looking for like yeah, just 1 success actually. Like that's like really easy for you.
Do I need to make it as a reach or I can just roll live?
Can just roll.
Wait, I'm in the lab, so it would be 5. Or the lab's just for rituals.
Lab is just for rituals, unfortunately, so you have to reroll that. Mm-hmm. Way more than enough. And now for the well, sciencey part. Give me like intelligence. Yeah, biology. Make probably more sense in this case. Difficulty 8. You're looking for I think 5 successes, yeah. We can use magic to make this easier.
Willpower. And yeah, I would like to spend magic to make it easier, and I would be using a willpower on the final roll.
Alright, that's completely fair. Well, yeah, just level 1 effects should suffice for this one. Just your finding stuff. For your life 1, matter 1. Unless you have other suggestions.
No, yeah, I think Life 1 and Matter 1 are the only ones I could. I don't see how Prime would help on it.
Okay. Well, then just roll for it. Alright.
Kinda trash.
Well, that was difficult still by 1 for the next roll.
So then at 7, I'm spending 1 willpower.
Jesus Christ.
Kinda trash.
Well. Roll me like some more magic. Yeah, no, I'll try.
And do I need to redo the entire process, or can I just go back to the...
Do you have enough plans, but you need to redo the part with where we do the roll for the extraction, like both rolls.
Okay. Then at 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. You have yourself some nice cyanide now. You probably. Do you want to use it all? Because like you probably have like quite a bit by using your successful extraction, but you don't know how tough the thing is.
yeah, I'm going to use it all. I don't want to take chances with weird spider-like creatures.
Mm-hmm. All right. Perfect. Alright, well, I think it's time now to move on to the other guy in the process, the explosives guy. Yeah.
Okay. So get you your mouse again. Let's go into the lab and start some stuff.
Alright, how do you want to go about this? By the way, just a thing of note, the base did get a resupply with allied being dropped off, but you know, that pushes like the regular supply essentially out of the window, and well, essentially considered as like a new cycle of being supplied.
So the node is all recharged.
No, not a node. But you know, the materials you use for stuff was completely depleted after last downtime.
Okay. Well, let's go about making the explosive.
Alright.
I want to make it aggravated explosives.
Mm-hmm.
This thing seems tough.
Okay, activated explosives. What kind of activate are you looking for? Just like, you know, pump brine into it?
Yeah, because we don't really know what this thing is.
Alright, sure.
We don't know if it's an EDE or a life form.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, in that case, you're first gonna need some quint. To jump into this, and otherwise, well, I'm gonna look at the weapons chart real quick. Do you have quint, or do you need somebody for a note?
I do have quint.
How much?
Just wondering. I got 5.
Well, that I guess it would be enough for one. But you got two bodies.
Hopefully only fighting one.
But but you got 2 bodies. You go that are being prepared.
We are doing like both with poison and explosives. I thought it was one with poison, one with explosive to see what it
Oh.
works.
Yeah, it was that one what Bacon said.
My bad.
Yeah, it's a good
yeah,
idea
no.
though. I mix it up. Yeah.
Okay, then in that case, well, it's up to you if you want to do 2 or 1. But yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna need 5 quint for each one of them, and we're gonna, up the thing for that. Can just use prime 2 if you want to, and well, let's see which one would be appropriate. Yeah, explosives wise, you could probably get away with just mixing some things together. Actually, I should ask you, what kind of material are you using as a basis?
What do we have? I think last time I did this, we only had fertilizer around.
Yeah, you don't need fertilizer stuff around. I guess you also have technically some ammo around, but it would be really wasteful to use like black powder from that.
So yeah, let's just go with the fertilizer.
Fertilizer bomb. Alright, I forgot how we did it last time, so I'm gonna just live it out my ass.
I think it was like intelligence or in science or something.
Yeah, probably. Just looking at it though, like I mean, if you don't 5 quint, then yeah. Okay, well, just give me like intelligence. Actually, let me look what you have. Yeah, I can use intelligence science if you want to. It's gonna be some sort of thing on the invention chart. So let's see. Yeah, just an 8 with like 5 successes.
Okay. Difficulty 8 with 5 successes?
Yep.
Needed? Okay. And hands and mechanical aptitude don't apply.
Let me look at the hands. But no, not really. Well,
Does it not count as invention? Oh no, it's gotta be mechanical technology. Yeah, this is chemical.
Well, what you could do is use like your spheres to make it easier.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I just wanted to see if the merits apply first. Yeah. Hop in the sensory deprivation tank and put some videos on explosives on.
Let me check the description of the sensory deprivation tank because it's a bit difficult. Like it's not you know how to do it already. It's just more doing the practical thing, and I think the sensory deprivation tank doesn't allow that. I think. Where do we have the sensory deprivation tank?
Could I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I use it just to then boost my intelligence with mind, just as a foci?
I'm sure you can. No problem.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hop in there to boost my intelligence. So can I do this as a ritual with research?
I mean, I guess so. You can delve in your own mind with that way. Sure, go ahead. Let's see. If you do the ritual, you can first roll like intelligence research. This is the mind one, so I don't know why you even bother, but yeah.
Oh yeah, why am I bothering? I'm using a poke. It's difficulty 3.
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
sorry. I'm being clueless.
yeah.
3 air at difficulty 3.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess if you use like your stuff, sure, why not? Let's go. Oh god.
That's a success.
It's a success, yeah. But, I'm afraid there's only like a iteration of one turn.
Yeah, I'm rolling again. Okay, that's my 2 stamina used. How do I keep pushing forward again on it?
Well, since you're just doing it this way, the pushing thing we decided on is, I think, a willpower at 8. Just need a success.
And how long is that gonna last?
No, it depends on like how much you want to boost and how much you want to spend duration. You can technically only you can only
It-
boost
if
to
I put-
yeah.
If I put 2 in duration, how long is that gonna last?
2 in duration was like a scene, I think. But let me check real
Okay.
quick. Book of Magic. Let's see. Magic reference.
Should actually start writing this down.
Let's see. Yeah, one scene. Although you have a bit of problem there. You need you already have intelligence of 4, and you can only boost it to 5 until it costs more to boost. It's like
Okay.
it gets more expensive the further you boost.
Well, okay. How much does 2 let me boost? Is that for
Well,
that 1 or 2?
that's only 1 because essentially how I'm gonna do it, like after 5 it costs like 2 successes per. I guess I didn't say that
Okay.
quite correctly there, but yeah, 2 is essentially up to 5 it's 1, and after 5 it's 2. So well,
Well, I'm fine with 5. I don't want to really try to tempt going. I don't want to spend a willpower or try to tempt the willpower 8 roll. So
all right. Then well, I guess the rest goes to duration. Then that means it goes like for a day, I think, and you get 1 extra willpower, 1 extra intelligence temporarily. And now for the actual explosive.
intelligence science.
Difficulty 8. 5 successes. Although you can lower the difficulty using like matter, I think would be good. Force would be very good. You know, your understanding
Could I
how.
do it with matter 1?
Yeah, like you, especially using like your understanding of the material and in combination with like your forces, how it's gonna play out, and I guess with like time,
Okay,
with like
yeah.
a bit of time as well.
Oh yeah, I do have time. So.
Yeah. So you can make some like entropy. You can make predictions essentially, what you need to do, and that would
Okay,
help.
yeah, I see what you mean. So yeah, let's go with the forces, entropy, time, and matter thing. Yeah.
All right. Then we're off for it. Just gonna you can do it like once all across the board. At least yeah, it is this way.
Difficulty.
The difficulty is well, it depends on like how you do it. If you do it as a ritual, you know, it gets lowered automatically.
I think I'm not gonna do it as a ritual. I think
Yeah.
I'm just gonna spend a willpower and
Yeah.
kind of force it through.
Yeah, no. Okay, then the base difficulty is 4, I think, because all level 1s. Also, Let me actually check. Yeah, it wouldn't really apply, I think, because... Yeah, no, it wouldn't. Okay, go ahead.
Would this count as one of my foci? It is an invention.
Yeah, we count as as a focus. Yeah, but
Yeah, one of the common instruments.
yeah, but the common instruments don't count as the thing that gives you like a discount, I think. Yeah, the unique focus is the one that gives you a discount as a customized tablet with several, several self-made programs.
Common instruments can drop it if I find that chart. At least I thought so. Anyways, I'm spending willpower.
Alright, sure.
So 3.
Alright. That lowers
The
it,
intelligence roll.
yeah. Lowers it down to 5,
Difficulty.
5, I think. Actually, with your hands, no, it wouldn't. No, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, we said hands wasn't
Yeah,
applicable to this.
yeah, it wasn't. I just, double check. Okay, no, you're good on one go.
Yes. Creative or physics apply?
Creative would apply, and I guess, actually, no, if physics isn't high enough to apply, to apply yet, the spatial specialists only matter if you get actually 400.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize. I only had 3. So creative apply, so that's 7.
Alright. That's more than enough. Yeah, you got a nice base going on, and in the basic explosives. Actually, with that many, I would probably say you're gonna get some better explosives. So let me consult the weapons chart real quick for what you're gonna get with us 7 successes. Because it's gonna get something better to make use of those successes. As you're doing like homemade stuff. Let's see. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Just gonna say, for now, it's like plastic explosives. Let's see, the 2008. Yeah. By the way, do you want since plastic explosives? Do you want it to be you can like essentially make it so that they that they're like precise. Like you can shape it in such a way that's for a precise explosive area. At least what the text tells me. Do you want to do that or?
Well,
You-
yeah, that's right. That's part of that whole entropy. So we want to make sure it's nice and very dangerous.
Yeah. All right. So you essentially minimal casualties only hitting like what's near.
Yeah, because hopefully this is consumed.
All right. It's gonna have like a blast area of 6, and and I suppose like 15 dice of like blast power. Actually, no, the blast area should be like shorter. No, never mind, I'm retarded. It should be let's see, probably like a 1 to be honest. Yeah, like a 1 blast area of 1 and a blast power of 15. So like 15 dice of damage in a short area.
Okay. Let's make it aggravated now.
All right. Well, By the way, pumping it full of quintessence does more than just activate it. Like you can even it makes it so that you even can hit stuff that wouldn't normally be hit by it. Because
Yeah.
you're just putting it full of the energy of creation. But never mind that.
Yeah, but we kind of know though that normal stuff can hit.
Yeah.
I only just care about the aggravated.
Sure. Okay. In that case,
Well,
it's time
could I
to.
put like a time 3 effect in, or even a correspondence effect to really screw with it?
In what way?
Well, correspondence 3 allows me to do some quantum stuff.
Well, I guess. I don't remember. There is a bit of a problem there. You don't really have like the sphere to properly lock stuff in at the moment, and you don't you don't have like the time to set triggered effects. So you could like enhance the material itself, but if you want to have an actual magic effect on it, like
Would be a trigger effect.
yeah, like you could you could shift stuff to be affect spirits and stuff like that, but this way, I'm afraid not.
Okay. Anyways, then we just go with this.
All right.
Aggravated damage.
Sure. Well, I guess it's just gonna be a prime 2 effect, and you're just gonna use the I guess the wonder roots for this one, so I can't, yeah. So just gonna use like 5 quintessence for it, and then you're gonna need like 5 successes on the next essentially a ritual roll.
Okay. Well, I will grab my tablet for this then as I start channeling in some quintessence.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
Yeah,
the labs in there. So what's the difficulty?
Base difficulty is 5. The lab lowers it by 1, and the thing you have lowers it by 1 as well, but only the magic roll. And since that's gonna be like some sort of ritual, since you're abusing the wonder roots for this one, give me like some intelligence science first, which might lower the difficulty again.
Difficulty?
Base difficulty for this one, yeah, since we are applying like the ritual deduction from the lab, it would be at 4, I think.
Okay.
Alright, nice. Okay, well, all the way to the winning difficulty then. And you're rolling at you are at a 3. Alright.
Oh yeah. I do have Rami on me too.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
Just for for paradox.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fair. Right, you need more successes. Alright, I think you now need to take a break. Just give me like a wits physics. Difficulty, I think, yeah, 4. Alright, you can continue rolling the arete. Alright,
And I believe that's 5.
Yeah, it is. Okay, well, congratulations. You're a proud owner of one enhanced bomb. Yeah, and I think that would up the damage all the way up to, well, this is magical. Let's go up to 25.
Oh, this is gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, that really is.
I'm gonna laugh if it's just a botch on the damage roll.
Ah, well, if you want to, you can roll a damage roll, and if you feel that way, well, that's not my fault.
Well, hopefully it's all good.
Oof.
To be more fair, just have a domino to roll.
Yeah. I mean, would make sense if Domino made them.
Wait, can we still amplify it by using forces?
I mean, theoretically, do you want to be near it? Or like,
I have correspondence too.
that's fair. The question is like, how would you do it though?
Pardon?
How would you do it? Like scientifically?
You know, I shoot my laser rifle at it, and this increases like right as it's about to explode, and like the laser will like mix together with the explosion and just make it bigger.
Understandable. Bit weird, but I guess kind of makes sense.
Wouldn't it see the laser beam hitting the explosive in the body?
Well, that and well, I mean, I guess it technically should be, not at the monster, but also it wouldn't like laser is like pretty fast. Probably wouldn't be able to react in time. Biggest problem though is like being, in a clear line of sight, or setting up like some port to shoot through that.
Fair enough.
It's a bit of a pain, but it's technically doable.
Just shoot it from the other side of the gauntlet, Kappa.
Kick. And aside from that, I mean, technically you could do that. But you don't know what is on the other side of the gauntlet properly. You have never really explored it. You only sent robots to the others, to one side, the other, and the other side you just looked at. You know what's there. It could be anything.
I mean, didn't I check and there was nothing of note there?
Well, yeah, you checked with your eyes.
It's the only thing I need.
Understandable. Alright. Well then, what is again? Blast area was 1. And blast power was 25. Just in case I ever remember to look at it. For future reference. But I probably won't.
Well, we got it for now.
Alright, I think it would take a considerable amount of your time. Well, Domino, while everyone is working, you probably notice Viciouslav and Nick at least doing some work there, while Hyde is, well, probably doing some work as well, but not necessarily in the lab. Well, what are you gonna do?
I mean, I didn't get any orders, right?
No, not at all.
It's depressing. Fuck. Maybe I can make some more explosives. The more the merrier, right? And maybe, fuck. I want to put some dimensional signs in it.
You have to make more explosives.
Yes, but I want them to be spirit bombs.
Spirit bombs. Are they just for like general purpose, or are you gonna try to make them varied essentially?
Yeah, I don't want basic bitch shit. If I don't do that, Redomer.
Oh, well, no, I'm more asking if it's like a general thing or it's like for this mission specifically.
I mean, I'm making this as like for this mission, but if we don't use it this mission, I don't mind keeping it around. Could eventually be useful.
Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Well, I guess you know the role. It's gonna get.
I don't.
Actually, for you, I don't think you actually have physics, or maybe you do.
No, I've got engineering.
Ah, well.
Can engineer a bomb, Kappa.
Mm. afraid not. Maybe there's something else that could be useful. I don't.
Type attack.
Well, actually, weaponsmith.
Yes.
Yeah, that would. Should count for this one.
Agreed.
Alright, well. You can go ahead and like try to whip up some explosives using your weaponsmithing. That's gonna be a bit
Yes.
awkward, but you're sure you can make do. Essentially, how it's gonna work is you need like 5 successes for each bomb you make, and well, you can just match lower difficulty. Base difficulty is 8. That needs like a
Like a
good
fucking.
needs a good justification essentially.
Yeah, I'd fucking like to use magic.
Well, you do have forces that help. Well, you have matter that
It's called
helps.
matter. Uncle Spirit.
Well, for the creation process, the spirit won't be helpful.
Fair enough.
And well, guess it sucks a bit more, but as I said, mage was a bit screwy in terms
Why
of.
do you say it sucks a bit more?
Oh well, essentially, the problem is that the that your sphere array isn't as impressive, but essentially can yield you the same results.
Ah, I see.
Which as I mentioned before, I find it to be a great weakness in the system. But whatever. Let's just rough it, I suppose. You can roll your RT. Well,
That's 4.
at 4, and then you can roll your intelligence weaponsmith. I mean, I guess dexterity would also work.
No, intelligence it is. Sorry.
Yeah, understandable. You're presumably using the AI assistant, so yeah, just go for it.
Yes.
Difficulty,
This is something that I can
difficulty is down to 5, by the way.
like do this over like a 3-hour period and get the bonus dice from hyper focus.
Well, I suppose you can.
There was 3 dice that I get. Is that right?
I believe so.
All right. That's something. Got a specialty in creativity.
Let's see. Yeah, would count, so you're up to 7. That's already 1 bump.
Oh, do I keep rolling? Or what the
No,
fuck?
well, it depends. Do you want to make more bombs or not?
One's probably more than enough.
Alright, sure. You managed to whip up a nice little bomb here. And that's also like 7 successes. I think your last one also got this many, so let's be generous and say you essentially get the same thing. As for blast radius, what are you aiming for here? You have a choice. You have a range from like 1 to 6. I believe that's in yards.
To north. What is it in?
In yards, I believe. So, well, it's your choice how big you want to make the explosive.
Is making a bigger takeaway from like damage or something?
No.
I'd probably say like 5 yards maybe.
Alright, plus power. Well, assuming it's actually that just not down. It's 5 blast area and well, and 15 what's it called? Blast power.
Is this like with spirit and shit already in it, or
No,
does that come after?
it comes after.
Ah, bless.
That's just a basic thing.
Oof, we needed to get these a while ago.
Yeah, we don't have any prime, but whatever.
I have Prime.
Not enough.
It's different.
Okay, well. Let's see, You have actually a couple of choices here. Like, first of all, you could just, try to make it so it becomes harmful to spirits. Or you could, awaken attune the entire thing to spirits. EDEs. Which would require, like, a higher sphere, but, essentially, make it, more efficient against them. Against, like, those kinds of entities.
Yeah, I'll make this tailored against EDEs then.
Alright. Then, what? It's a level 3 effect, so, base difficulty is 6. Let's see, how do you want to go best about this? I mean, I guess it probably would make more sense to go for weapons with smithing again. And, well, given like intelligence weaponsmithing, base difficulty is 6, so it's goes up to 5 per base. No, I don't think your thing applies. Oh, what's it called?
I'm getting
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit confused. Could we do the magic thing and then talk about the mundane stuff? Because I get the two like messed up if you do it this way.
Oh, you already did the mundane stuff. You got as I said, you got like a blast radius of 5, assuming it's actually in Yal. So as I said, and like a blast power of 15, since you got the same amount of scissors.
Okay. I thought you were telling me you needed to do 2 rolls now, and I was just a bit confused.
No. The other there, I think, would have been like a 4 ritual. So you kind of, I guess, like kind of true that you would make 2 rolls, but it's different.
Fair enough.
Unless you want to like just wing it, I guess, which I wouldn't recommend since you
No.
accumulate a bunch of successes.
You would recommend or wouldn't?
Wouldn't.
Fair enough.
You
I mean, with the Erites.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
With the Erite stuff, I do have a personalized instrument I could use, so
Sure. Which one? Which is it?
my laser rifle.
You want to use your laser rifle for
Yes.
how? Oh, what would you explain this?
Hmm. Oh, you see, I'm shooting like just a regular laser rifle round, like on the exterminate mode, but like the charges they remain dormant on the actual bomb, and they don't activate the like proximity or like times. I don't know, man. I'm just pulling something out of my fucking hat. It's fine.
I guess so you could do. You could tune the laser to like a special frequency, and like fire at the explosives to shift it in the right direction.
Ah, yes.
That would work. Welcome back, Amps.
It's a beautiful idea. Let's roll with it.
Yeah. Alright, just gets you a -1, I think.
Yes.
So you're doing it as a ritual, so remember that only applies I think it only applies to like the only applies to the Errata roll. So you still need to roll like your other thing at a difficulty of 5.
Yep. Just tell me what I need to roll now, and then we'll roll the 5
just
thing.
roll the intelligence weaponsmith. Your thing won't apply unless you really want to take that time, but that would essentially consume so much time.
No, it's
Could
it's fine. Difficulty's 5, right?
Yeah. Alright. No, you're down to minimum difficulty. What a surprise.
So just irritate 3 then.
Yep.
Alright.
Need 5 successes again, as did Nick, so not our roll.
Does getting more do anything?
No.
Okay, I just want to see what would have happened. This is not actually.
Okay, congratulations. While the power, the blast power in the area stays the same, it does get, it's now capable of, well, harming EDEs and, well, post-life entities as well. Although, post-life entities, you're not exactly sure how efficient it would be. Like, there's some, you know, decrease in, like, how this happens. But yeah, yeah, it's not fully capable of harming those entities.
Beautiful.
And well, since it's also enhanced, actually no, never mind. You did the, I think I need to retcon like the last few seconds, because I remembered something. If you're waking stuff, it actually gets better. I need to check the road real quick for awakening stuff, but you might actually get something a bit better. Sorry about that.
It's fine. I don't mind getting an upgrade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, not this one. Maybe here it is. Hotshot, no. No, no. Maybe here. Awaken the inanimate. And awaken computers, faster with fission, awaken glass, makes. Yeah, okay. Let's see, what does it ever say? Yeah, 5 successes. No more. Oh. Oh well, it also has like another advantage.
What's that?
You can take it along with you if you like astral project and stuff like that, but I guess you don't.
I can go into my sleep realm domain of this. I see.
That's not quite the same, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, in your case, it wouldn't do like any of the mystic shit, so it's just gonna upgrade the power a little bit. Not as good as you put it in with you know prime energy, but it does go up to blast power 20 now.
How much?
20 total from 15. So increase of for 5.
Shit's broken. Shit's good.
Well, otherwise, you know, it might glow in the other worlds, speak to you, and stuff like that. But you know, that's not really a thing I think would be appropriate for a technocrat.
It's like does some beepity boppity stuff. You know, we just attach like a light, like a little light to it, and it blinks and like Morse code to us.
Would be horrifying.
Be beautiful, Redomer.
Okay.
You know, I occasionally think I see spiders crawling over it, but they're not there when I turn around and look.
You're not that mad yet.
You are so wrong.
Okay, blast area of 5 and blast power of 20. DS. Oh yeah, and it's of course still capable of harming whatever the entity is.
Does it fully deal like 20 damage to them? Like with 20 damage dice?
Yes.
Beautiful. Is this considered ag in there or?
No, it's considered damage. I guess it can be ag if you want to. Although it doesn't matter because they handle the damage all the same.
Fair enough. That's fair. I probably would also want to do this for Ag though, seeing as I do consider wanting to use it against this monster, and we're not 100% certain on it.
Afraid you don't really have like the sphere to make it act. You would need Prime 2 for that.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh well, more meta would also work. But you don't have that.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh. Alright. Actually no, that read it right on the bomb base. Just in case I ever want to use it again. Stability. Div 8. 5. Equals. Alright. And I think that concludes your work cycle. And I think it's time to go back to AMS. AMS.
Hello.
Well, while you were thinking, you got the crops delivered from Tristan. Not Tristan, but Vyacheslav. You know, they're a bit frozen. And, well, you can tell they're like a bit older, I suppose, but they probably will make do.
Yeah, that'll do. And that spider can't tell the difference.
Alright. Huh.
So, what do you want me to roll for these corpses?
Well, to restore them, right? To restore
Yeah.
them, you just need, I think, yeah, just gonna say Meta 2, since you're for some reason the only one with Meta 2. I don't know why.
Yeah. Don't worry, I plan to buy it. I just wasn't thinking it was that important.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Bacon, with Meta 2, you're then able to not only reanimate like just you know, tissue, you know, like the meat stuff, but also you know, technically bones. So just in case you have any ideas, especially it's like life 2, prime 2 for reanimating, you know, like a hand or something. And for like a skeleton, you need like a meta 2 and prime 2. It's really weird rules, but that's how it works. Just in case you're interested.
Oh, so I can make what's the name of those skull things in T40K?
Necrons?
No.
Silver Skull.
Yeah, I can make some server skulls.
Okay, you technically could.
Nice. But yeah, I have to roll with him. I don't remember how to do collective rolling.
Oh, collective rolling is really easy. You essentially just you know, roll together like probably would be best, you know, to decide like how you would work best together in terms of like your instruments. But other than that, then you know, it's just the usual rolls. I guess like someone will be the lead. So in case you want to do it as a ritual, if you just want to do it ad hoc, you just roll your arity essentially. Depends like how you want to do it. But one way or another, you need to decide like how best to work, have your instruments working together.
Hmm. I mean, I believe we both would have the same, some similar instruments like gadgets. So it shouldn't be an issue, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. It just, you know, if you wanted to put in some fluff or something like that.
Now, who needs some fluff?
Oof, understandable. In that case,
Oof.
well, decide how do you want to do it? Is I want to do this as a ritual or just you guys casting? Is it-
How does the book says how many successes we need to make the bodies be alright?
I'm just gonna say you're gonna need like 3 for each, so 6 in total. It's not too
Yeah,
difficult.
might as well make a ratio.
Minus what at this point?
Sure.
Alex.
Alright, which one was gonna be the lead on that one?
Hmm. Since it requires matter, do you want me to become the leader?
Go ahead.
Alright, cool. Fire Verite at difficulty 4?
Well, a ritual would still require like would still mean you roll like an attribute ability first.
Okay.
Let's see.
That's good. That's
What do you have?
incredibly easy.
Let's see. Which one would be appropriate? Metallurgy would not help at all.
Clear,
But I guess you
rather
could.
clear enough. I
Yeah, roll your medicine, to be honest. Intelligence medicine.
Intelligence medicine.
Yeah. Basic
Okey-dokey.
base difficulty is 5. Goes down to like if you do the lab, it goes down to 4, I think.
7 at 5.
No, it goes down to 4 because if you unless you do not do it in the lab for some reason.
I know we're gonna do in the lab. Sorry, I just heard 5 and you paused out.
Oh.
I'm very creative.
I don't think that really
There
matters.
should be a special
Yeah, okay, you
be
are
a specialty called generic.
no. It would be fucking
I mean,
horrible.
creative should apply. Like with creative, he can just make some makeup from thin air and apply it into bodies.
Technically, that is true because it is matter competent. So yeah, it looks very, very
Oof.
Prince Philip looks. You know.
Goddamn. I think pretty sure that Prince Philip looks worse than those corpses from Bacon's freezer.
I mean, yeah,
That's
they are
that's
good-looking corpses. I specifically asked that.
Yeah. And well, so to make it simple, you're both gonna be rolling off that difficulty reduction. So well, I guess you're rolling at 3.
A 5 dice at 3.
Almost finished fucking alone. No, only one success from Ems. Alright. You got the corpses restored relatively easy, and well, Bacon, MC, you like put them back together in the form that they look like they look fresh, and Bacon gives them that lifelike hue. As they seem like they remind you a bit of the Nordic you once roasted, like electrocuted. That's the kind of freshness that they were talking about. All in all,
Damn.
good work.
Should we add some like I don't know, put them in some barbecue sauce or something just to tempt the spider?
Afraid you don't have barbecue sauce. You have slurry though.
Well, maybe if we
Modify the slurry smell.
I heard that spiders get drunk on coffee, so maybe it would be cool to the spider.
Could be actually, yes. Just that would be an idea.
Well, you do have coffee at your disposal. I believe that's something the base gets on a regular basis. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yep.
Oh, so quiet. I was afraid I lost my connection there.
No, just antisocial.
Understandable.
Now, yep. Yeah, let's do the coffee thing. We just need to put the coffee in the Put glands, word that propels the smell strongly on the corpses.
Wait, you would want to make it smell like coffee?
If the doctor's telling me that spiders like coffee, it's only logical
no, no,
to
no, no.
either.
They don't like. They get drunk on it. It's different things.
Okay.
So I guess I don't need to let you guys roll for making coffee and putting it in a corpse.
You're gonna
Or
give this
intelligence
guy like
cooking.
celerity 1.
I have a droid for that, and I made that. It's coffee. I made that droid to make simple things like coffee.
That's
So we have
Did
an
my
intern on the
research.
base.
I think it was
Yeah,
more. I think
it was a
I thought it was more like a cocoa mart that you
Bebop.
made. Yeah,
Yep.
so it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, now you have coffee and you can just put some ram some syringes with coffee into the thing in various spots. Sorry, hold on.
You want to get a glass of water or something?
No, that's gay. Anyways,
Get yourself some coffee then.
well,
It's got special sugar in your coffee, Redolma. Drink it.
oof.
That wouldn't do much to him, I imagine.
Well, you got the corpses, you got some bombs in the making, and well, you also got some cyanide. Well, I guess now it's time to
This
put it all together.
Good. It seems like a perfect combination.
Okay, well, I guess it's time for well, Beck would be best suited for that one, but anyone with intelligence medicine can prepare the corpse essentially with for like
So
put in the bombs and also like actually what configuration are you going for? You have like 2 bombs. There's one more than you ordered, and you have a bunch of cyanide, which you're not exactly sure if how much you need to put into a corpse to for the spider to be affected.
Probably a lot.
put
to
enough
be
that
honest.
can put down an elephant.
Okay, then you need to use all of it, I think, to just to be sure. I'm not sure exactly how much cyanide you would need in real life, so but yeah, let's just go with that. And well, that leaves you it gives you like one corpse with like cyanide and another one that's nothing in it. So and still 2 bombs left over. How you want to go about it? Like one bomb is essentially just full of primal energy, and the other one is attuned for well EDEs and the like.
Boss man, I have made you the bomb.
Nice. Now put it in the corpse.
I gave it to the doctor.
I just look at the bomb. It's now a pregnant woman. I just stuff the female body with the bomb.
All right.
Do you want enough? Do you want it to be twins?
Gosh, Vicious Club, you need when
Bacon?
we're watching this on the camera feed. When we're watching this on the camera feed, you need to change your voice into David Attenborough and describe this.
Oof.
Yes, I can try. And I don't know if making. I mean, I'm not sure I can put another bomb inside.
You can.
Yeah,
You
surely
can,
it
but
would
you can,
look more.
but it would make it look deformed.
Yeah, let's keep as emergency the second one.
All right. Well, so the question is, What mode of activation do you want to use for the bomb?
What would be a very simple way that a man-eating spider can activate it?
Well, we want it to consume it, so put it on a timer.
Problem is that with a timer, it can go off any time.
Well, no, like we have a trigger that starts the timer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's in it when it goes boom boom.
What do you set the timer to?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I don't know. What's the trigger?
Well,
Maybe if the spider like doesn't its entire body, just starts sitting around and sit a bomb, so it might actually activate, but it just sees a weird object and leaves the body behind.
That
Oh,
is true.
Remote detection's probably the best.
Wait. We could put maybe a GPS track on it, and we just hit the switch when we see it move. Or
well.
we could just put a camera or something.
Mhm.
We could install a camera.
Yeah, we could probably give one of them like a bag or something and just put the camera in the bag.
Like, technically, I still got control over Harper.
Just a thing of note, last time it actually attacked your robots, so if it spots it, it might try to attack it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we could maybe hide Harper.
But
Just have
how?
Harper pointed at the body.
Hmm. If you want, I can make a suggestion as well.
I'm just giving out ideas.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, no, that's completely fine and appreciated. It's just that I don't think that would be particularly easy to do. And has like a lot of risk and high chance of failure. What if you just put in some movement sensors and stuff like that. As soon as someone mess with the body, it just explodes. But you have like a switch or something to set it to essentially arm the explosive and disarm it. So you can safely transport it.
I'm personally kind of. If we put in this to a vote, I want the camera one.
All right.
Install the camera.
Well, I'm still want to put it to the vote or not.
I'll give it to a vote since everybody has put their hard effort into it. So, what does everybody will have a vote? So, what do people want to vote on?
What are the options again?
Well, essentially, yeah, that is. I don't know if we want to count my suggestion as well or not. So let's go with the other options we have first. Essentially, like offered the suggestion of putting down like a camera using like Harper or something like that to essentially decide then to manually the trigger. Then there was like an earlier suggestion which was also from Nick, which was essentially put it on a timer that you manually activate, which I guess like feeds into the whole idea of it being of like the first suggestion I said. Essentially, I guess they're kind of connected in that way, but they could also work on its own. And well, the third thing is the thing I said, where essentially you have like if someone moves the body in some capacity or messes with it, just activates, and you have like a thing, a switch to remotely activate it, to essentially set it to armed and to disarmed. So if anyone wants to add something or correct me, then feel free to do it. Because I think I might have messed up next suggestion a little bit. No? Nothing? Well, I guess then it's time to vote. Let's start with Ems. What's your vote?
I like the first idea, put a timer on it.
Alright, Bacon.
Um. Hmm. I think the watching one with the robot is better. Depends if you can make the robot stealthy.
Well, it's a flying, like it's actually hovering robot that's about the size of a dog, I think. So, well, really depends. On its own, it's not very stealthy. Unless, you know, you put it like through the air vents and stuff. But, you know, need to find the right spot first, set it all up, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's why I said just put down a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could work then. Yeah, I'd go for the camera.
Alright. Domino's Pizza.
Your suggestion.
Alright. Nick, what's your vote?
Camera, just get Harper to install camera and watch it.
Alright. Well, I guess you can have like a standard run-of-the-mill camera. You can use the normal stuff, or you can connect to it via like correspondence, which would be safer because there's a chance that, you know, the stream gets messed up due to the nature of it. You know, the spatial anomalies, which, you know, might cause some problems with any signals.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can pack your things, get a camera if you want to, and well, essentially have everything ready, I think. Actually, no, you still need to roll to prepare the body, and I would need someone to set the time, set up the timer thing, which I think, well, anyone, either with intelligence technology or intelligence crafts, depending on like specialties. Anyone can
I
roll.
got
Yeah.
Okay, 10 dice at it, so I'll give it a crack.
All right,
How much dice you got?
you got 10.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I got 10 on intelligence tech, so.
Mm.
Yeah, I've got 11.
And I still got my merits.
Oof.
Oh, yeah,
Fair enough. I can accept that. I only got 1 merit for that.
all right. Well then,
I've got
roll for
1 merit.
difficulty is 8, but you only take 1 success to set it. To set amongst yourselves who wants to roll. I don't really care. But Beck needs to like put the body, put the thing in at the end. But first we're gonna see if someone botches.
Okay, I'll be rolling. I got 10 dice. What's the difficulty?
Base difficulty 8, adjusted according to your merits.
So,
I think they
difficulty
apply.
5.
Yeah.
It would be funny if it was a botch. It goes off now. Oh, crap.
Yeah. Unfortunately, everything goes smoothly, and you set up the thing. And well,
Alright. Now it's the time to stuff the turkey with the bomb and the poison.
yeah, no. Give me intelligence medicine. But difficulty is just 6 because this is, I think, really easy. Oh yeah, actually, wait, hold on a minute. Do you want to hide the you know, any like sewing and stuff? You know.
Yeah, when the bomb, I'm being serious, I'm just stuffing inside the woman.
Yeah, no. Okay, now give me like intelligence intelligence medicine at an 8 this time, to make it look real natural.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm going to spend a willpower. I don't want to fuck this up.
Would be funny.
Yeah, I think my creative and improvised techniques, one of those would apply.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, no, you put it in and looks good. Looks good, and you have, at first, second, and third glance, nothing is noticeable. With your trained eye, you eventually spot it, but it even takes you like a little bit. So it's probably safe. And well, the bodies are all prepared. What now? You got an explosive woman and a cyanide man, I think.
Those are probably Marvel superheroes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Actually, yeah, there is pregnant woman in Marvel, and I think there is drug-fested man in Marvel too.
Well, very good. Anyways, I thought said he was gonna be here like in 10 or 15 minutes. So the question is, do you want to deploy right away? I do want to, wait a bit for one reason or another, or do like more prep work.
Does everybody feel confident?
Yeah.
Yes.
But also very sad. Oh my god. Cyanide.
I'm
Told
looking now for explosive woman.
It's fucking beautiful.
Look, this is deviancy already, Radoma. We're going to be hunted by the New World Order, my friend, Kappa.
Cyanide, Earth, 616. Powers and abilities, currently none. All of the warpies were depowered by Captain Britain on Otherworld using the Sword of Might. What in the goddamn? And that's the entire article. Okay, what about this? Real name, Cyanide, that's not a real name. Affiliation, no. RCX, Warpiece, Seraphim, Cloud9, Base Operation, Cloud9. Status, living status, alive. Identity, secret. Citizenship, British. Marital status, single. Occupation, government agent. Characteristics, gender, male. Eyes, irises, yellow. That's not a healthy. Hair, bald. That's not hair. That's anti-hair. Unusual skin color, yellow. Origin, warpy. Reality, Earth 616. Place of birth, United Kingdom. Creators and appearances. Creators, first appearance, Excalibur. Issue 62, February 1993. Last appearance, Excalibur 65, May 1993. And the creator is Alan Davis. I see. It's fucking ancient. Also, that plot is so fucking artistic. What even is the Sword of Might? Along with the Amulet of Right, the Sword of Might is one of the 2 items offered to the potential candidates of the Captain Britain Corps.
Sadly, there is no explosive woman. There is the explodey boy, and there is exploser.
Unfortunate. But this was half true.
But the exploser is a pyrokinetic mutant.
I see.
abilities explosive speak Spanish.
Oh my fucking god. Man, sometimes I think it should have gone fucking superhero comics. I should just write this fucking idiocy. Although I'm not a really good writer. But goddamn. I could come up with something like that.
And you get paid for it too if you come up with something like that, Redoma.
Yeah, there's also the Explodinator besides the Explody Boy.
That sounds like a bad. That sounds like
No, it's not Exploitinator, the Exploitinator. Oh my god, this is great. Sorry for derailing the stream, but look at it. Look at this picture.
Oh my.
Redoma. I'm keeping that picture for the
Oh,
next
that
character.
is glorious.
Redoma. I'm taking that picture for the next character, just so you know that.
It's fine. It's fine. Also, the rating is fine. I'm just stalling for time anyway, so hoping that Ella would arrive. But I guess not. So that's
Indeed.
looks at the Exploitinator. Oh my. What do you miss on that?
And the Explody Boy. He was originally a zombie.
That raises more questions than it answers.
He looks like a soy boy.
Is he a boomer? He's gotta be a boomer.
No, it's just a kid that was a zombie for a while.
Oh.
Explody boy.
For like a boomer, like a Left 4 Dead.
Oof. Explody boy was one of the 16 million mutants who died on Genosha. He was later brought back to life through what the fuck?
Krakoa.
Whatever that is. Resurrection protocols. Another point in time, this guy which attempted to revive the 16 million, most of whom had not yet been revived on Krakow. Somehow these 60 million returned to life but had zombie-like characteristics, since Explody Boy, whose original body was among the dead on Kenosha, a zombie duplicate of his was also among those revived. Understandable. And here I thought it was only 6 million.
I mean, you know how it is. The real number are 20 million.
Yeah. Okay, we should stop before we get banned. Okay, but nobody watches. I mean, nobody but bots watches. No, not even bots today,
I know,
so...
right?
Okay, I think we're safe.
And it goes like, turns out the German copyright system kicks in. What? No.
Actually, it might in the future, because they're actually installing the upload filters. They made some laws in like February, I think. It's probably gonna.
I just want to say that the Exploitinator has the occupation of financial consultant.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's fucking beautiful. Time to exploit.
Oh well. Yeah. Anyways, if they actually implement the law, then oh well, you might actually get fucked. It's it's not sure exactly how they want to do it, but one way or another, the whole thing needs to go. Everything that gets uploaded needs to get filtered, which probably takes like a fuck ton of time, especially for streams. Actually, I can't wait for all the YouTube kids to not get their Minecraft fix anymore, because the live streams don't work anymore as they should be.
And people ask, "Where's my stream not working?" I paid my internet bill. Just get like a re-sign.
Yeah, I mean the maybe then they would realize to actually pay attention to politics and not just ignore everything. But I guess they need pain to learn. But yeah, anyways, Ed hasn't come
Saying
in.
that, it looks like you are beginning your route to turn into a supervillain.
Oof. But yeah, well, Ed hasn't turned up yet. So, what's the actual plan to do this? If Ed shows up, then well, so be it. But if he doesn't, you can probably leave without him. And worst case, we're gonna say he was there all along.
Just retcon it if he shows up, yeah.
We can just say Redcon him eating his lovely donut in the car, and
While you guys decide that, I need to take a piss. Be right back.
Same.
Alright.
yeah, you're probably gonna ask, hey, what did you say to the cleaners about the Fendi armor?
Oh yeah, right. You need to resolve that. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
But what did you say? Hello.
Oh, hello.
hello.
You got just in time. I just need to ask Ems what he tells the cleaners about the stuff he wants to keep it cleaned. And otherwise, we have a bunch. We have two corpses prepped. One has an explosive in it, and the other one has cyanide in it.
We don't really have common sense in the game. You need to purchase that merit. Fuck.
I mean, even with common sense, I don't think there's really much that can be done to help. It's just
The
it's
only,
more
like,
more of a thing, you know. What do you want to actually say? Tell them.
Because. Fuck. Because the other two I can easily explain. It's just that armor. Fuck. I can see, yeah, no. Not gonna lie, you're gonna see. But I think I might have to halt the call and think more about the armor and be like, I need to dispose of this.
Okay, so you hold the call and instead focus on the corpse, I suppose.
I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back, Bacon. Well, everyone has spent part of the day already. So Alad, are you ready to play, or do you need some minutes to
Yes.
settle down? Okay.
No, I'm here. I took care of all that shit.
Okay. Well, everyone seems to be busy today, and doing some stuff. You see some corpses being cut out of a freezer, and you do see two people making bombs. What's your plan?
Why are they making bombs?
Well, I guess you could ask them.
Why are you guys making bombs?
Why aren't we making bombs? Why aren't you making a bomb?
Because I'm not trained in bomb or in ordnance construction.
Yes, I'm also I'm not. That's why I'm making some cyanide.
Well,
Okay.
very simple.
The
This.
technocracy. When are we not making weapons?
Is it actually? When are we not making weapons? It disconnects. Well. The Union wants to know your location. Okay, that's fair enough. All right. All right. Good luck, gentlemen. Then. I'm not even gonna touch that with a 12-foot pole.
All right. What you haven't received any specific orders for today, so
I'm gonna go touch the ship that shit, Redomer.
That shit. You mean the stuff in the special room?
Yeah.
I think Ems wanted to be.
Since they're busy making bombs, apparently they're clearly busy.
Well, Ems, would you have told them the location of that stuff?
He did beat me in that social role last session, so yeah, I would have probably been like, take the secret shit is in there because
Hmm. All right. Actually, there's one thing we need to still resolve, though. Well, after want to go, you know, after successfully asking the question and getting like some reply out of them, you gaze wonders back to the donut that you have not eaten last time.
That's right, the donut. That's the more pressing matter.
Yeah,
I
but
need
but before that, well, you look at it and then you remember back to well, what happened, and you you just don't feel right leaving it. Maybe it would be the best. Maybe it would be the best to eat it after all. There was such a good case after all.
No.
But they did though, Allied.
And I also have suspicions of shit before I even got here about them. That nullifies it?
No, it doesn't. They did beat you by a fuck ton, I'm afraid. Well, essentially, well, you kind of got.
I have suspicions coming here in the first place. As I'm saying, like, do I suddenly trust them off the fucking donut, even though all the shit I was told before coming?
Well, you don't necessarily trust them, but it's just a donut. What could possibly go wrong?
We're mages. I'm from the PDE. A lot of shit.
Yeah, okay, well.
You want to roll willpower to not give in to the temptations of the fucking Krispy Kreme donut?
Well, you already failed your rolls, so well, got beaten on the rolls more precisely. So let me just look something up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, no. You know what? I think that means it's gonna linger on your mind for quite some time, similar to the nightmares flaw. Which means, yeah, it subtracts to one die from all the dice pools for a day. So to keep that in mind for the rest of the day.
Okay.
And well, you do have the donut though.
Alright. I'm actually gonna analyze it in the fucking whatever. Because are they making bombs in the fucking lab?
Yeah, they're doing it in a lab.
In a lab or the lab?
I was not, as a note.
You weren't? I thought you got the...
Yeah.
But whatever.
You didn't get the modifier for difficulty, so no, I didn't, Redomer.
Well, I told you to take it.
Yeah, I didn't, so... I didn't catch you saying I should take it, so... Consider I did it there.
It doesn't matter though, in the grand scheme of things, because, well, there's still like people there, and they're doing stuff there.
Is there any other labs?
No, I'm afraid not. You have your own room. There's like of course a mess hall, which might be empty, which might not be empty, depending on things. And there's a control room. As you know, there would still be Sarah and Tamia, doing duties.
No. whatever. They're making something completely unrelated to checking out the donut, so I'll just go in and do it and ignore their bomb making ways.
Alright, you're doing a lap then. Did I get that right?
What?
You're doing it in a lap then. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have sufficient equipment. Now let's see. What do you have in terms of abilities? Oh God.
I was just gonna just compare to like the shit in it with what's on record
Hmm. Oh,
and what what qualities in science.
yeah. I'm just waiting for your sheet to properly load at the moment. All I see is, that loading thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking cursed. Hope Pro 20 fixes that. Yeah, no. I can't even close the thing anymore. Only minimize it.
Refresh your page.
Afraid I have to. No, all the other things I have had open is now closed.
Shouldn't have had that much open anyway.
Yes, I should. Cause it's a pain to search for everything all the time. Dum. Okay, does anyone else have problems with 420 at the moment? Oh wow, the
No,
Not at the moment.
the thing crashed. VDS. It just keeps getting better.
Oh, you mean OBS?
honestly,
No.
it's very shitty until last few months, for me at least. I just have to, if I want to open a character sheet, I open, close, open another one, close, and open the one I wanted to open originally. Sometimes it works well.
God damn it. Sorry about that, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, sheet actually loaded now. Let's see. You don't have any medicine. You have theoretical physics, which probably doesn't have that much. Just a thought. Yeah, you have research though. That's a start.
Alright.
Okay, just give me like a intelligence research roll. Difficulty, yeah, this would be like an analysis, which I think counts as an 8, I think, yeah. And well, just draw for it.
You said 8?
Yeah, 8 base difficulty. Alright, 2 successes. Well, well, the donut itself, you like probably have to take it apart for that, and you look at it. First, the thing looks pretty normal, and then you look at the sugar. It's not quite normal sugar. By looking at it, it's well, it seems to be crystals, but not it doesn't quite line up, but that could just be, due to being space grown. You don't get really that much, but yeah, mostly checks out. That's what you're getting, mostly.
Okay, so is this me also comparing it off what's on the computer system?
Well, yeah. Like otherwise you wouldn't probably not be able to do it at all. You already got that hint about the... Yeah. Well, you're quite trained in this, so I'm afraid.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be glad I didn't fucking eat it since it doesn't line up with base sugar. And apparently there's nothing in the system that says it lines up with it either, and I'm gonna make a note of it in the system that, this is basically, sugar produced data in a Ceres, whatever the fuck. There's its crystalline structure, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And update it. What the makers are fucking who is it? The swell and who was the other one? If life gives you lemons, turn them into 8 feet monster. That's new. I like that. And whoever the fuck else it was, Tristan, I guess.
Yeah.
No, give
Alright.
them the credit and send that off.
Sure. Alright. That's perfectly acceptable. I don't think that would take that much, but in terms of time, but you would probably still have like a little bit of time before the others are finished. You know, you're looking at it, you like a glance over, and they seem to be, you know, the bomb is almost finished. The bombs are almost finished, and the well, they're doing something to the corpses. They look like really fresh now. You know, when they originally carted them out, they were like you know, you could see like the damage from like being frozen and like a little bit of decay, as it like, yeah, as you know, we would expect. And now they look like rosy cheeks and all that.
Well, that's more than I am able to fucking comprehend. I'm not a bomb maker. So I'm gonna then just go off and first I'm gonna clean the fucking workstation like I should, and then I'm gonna go poke at the spooky, scary shit.
All right, spooky, scary shit. And you make your way down. Well, there's like the special room. So did you tell? Did you give him like, you know, correct permission to enter on its own? Just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will have to ask me if he's entered the room, but if he does, I'll be like, yeah, go ahead, check the room out.
Rain, ding, ding.
All right. You know, you enter the room, no problem. And like the first thing you notice is well, some blackish metal, which you probably would recognize would be more important enough to stand out, which you recognize as this weird premium they found before.
Hmm.
They had like weird resonance as far as you know. It might be related to a few nightmares the people here had. And well, otherwise, you see like ship parts essentially, but they look, you know, like some of them look normal, but some of them look, well,
You said ship parts?
yeah, ship parts. They, you remember like a ship, like, you know, part of a ship, that tried to invade the space a while ago, and those, yeah.
Can I access the inventory list of what was stocked? Like what was recovered from that ship battle? Well, that ship that came in. That
Well,
attacked the bait, yes.
Yeah, you probably could easily get that, especially with like your AI. It could just you know, hold the records for you. And essentially you would know that essentially got the entire ship, and they had like a team of unionists essentially go in and like cleanse of the worst. You know, they went in, burned stuff away with like plasma and laser on the inside. You know, and then it was up to the team to dispose of it. Essentially, like all loose parts were, you know, destroyed,
Yeah.
and like personal belongings, stuff like that. They just trashed it. The corpses were destroyed as well, and then, you know, only the ship itself was left over. You know, the big bulky parts, which yeah, would have been noted as being well, sorted and recycled and sorted essentially.
All right. So then, what? So basically, what I'm able to like count here that adds up to what's on the inventory list.
Yeah. And well, another thing, yeah, which next up would be like a sort of orb. It's sort of grayish. It kind of looks like actually let's have a look real quick. Yeah, still in the control room, so let's just maybe go to the manufacturing one. Yeah, that looks good enough for an abandoned thing. So well, you see this thing, which is also noted as well, not not a good thing, although the records on it are a bit sparse. And here, give me a second while I need to ask Yams. What exactly would you have reported on that one?
What, the energy unit?
Yeah, the corrupted one you have.
Yeah, I will have reported it and be like, spotted something funny with it, took extreme caution, locked it away, waiting for a team to check it out, sort of thing.
Alright. Yeah, no, that's information you would have as well, allied.
Alright, does this look like a storage room, or like could I work on these things while I'm here?
You can sort of work. Like, there's not much room. There's like no table, like proper tables or stuff like that. More like you know, displays. But you can work here.
Alright, what seems to be the most like far gone in terms of like corruption?
Well, like just going with your gut feeling, or
Yeah, just going off what basic stuff I can gather, like just
give me like intelligence awareness to just roll with it essentially.
intelligence. Uh,
Difficulty is 6.
difficulty. Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. Do you have any specialties for that one? Analytical. Yeah, that would actually apply. Yeah. So 4. Okay. I think that would probably stand most out to you is the is the orb in this case. You know, you look at it and it just gives you like that chill, you know, that chill down your spine. You know, yes, your hair stands a bit up when you look at it, and you could have sworn it, you know, it moved, and together with like the reports you got on it, that's probably like the most active thing.
Alright. Then I'm going to then that's what I'm going to be working on then.
Just straight up analysis.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I'll of course be using if I could my prime to help me.
Yeah, no, that would definitely help. No doubt about it. Let's see. How to best do
I
this?
don't know my dimensional science for the system here either, because I don't know what it is yet. Besides, you know, corrupted Nathaniel shit.
Okay. So do you want to use it or not? It might
I
matter.
will.
Okay, you will. Okay, just put that in. Sure. Okay, the way we're gonna do this, you just roll the rarity for the one effect, so difficulty 4, and then you roll like probably intelligence cosmology would be most appropriate here.
There's Marite.
Yep. Okay, that's lowest difficulty. What's analysis would be an 8, so it goes down to 5.
And you said cosmology what?
Intelligence.
Gotcha. 6 of 5. 4.
Very good. Yeah.
I like to think like it just kind of like brought in like a couple like handheld scanners and shit, like coiled them in, like hooked it up to like a wire.
Oof. But yeah, no, that makes.
Run it.
You hold up your scanners and you know, start scanning it and analyzing it. The you know, AI like plugged in, and shortly after, you notice something. It's just faint, very faint, why you you know, you detect like a pattern in this orb. It is it seems to it seems to be similar to like what you would expect from like a brain, from brain activity. You see it like only for a second. It was very faint, but yeah, you're fairly you've recorded it and are fairly certain that looks like one. You're not really an expert in that kind of stuff, but even a layman like yourself would recognize that.
Hmm.
And
So it
well,
seems-
hold on, there's actually more that I need to like talk about since you just prime as well. For that one, there's actually something you would notice, like a certain foulness and well, how to best say this? Some well, entropic energy seems to be active in there, like a consuming rage of some description. It's only in the background, and also it doesn't match up with the thing you originally sensed when you got to the node. So this might be something entirely different.
Oh. Hmm. All right. Uh. Was it all Nathanic shit, or was it just the bird ship Radamar that was destroyed on site from
Um,
destroyed from I can't remember the moment.
hmm.
Like
Yeah, well, you would not this, but like in terms of incidents, you would know that about the Nathanic invasion, you would know that one of the ships, well, sort of like mutated at some point. But you know, the investigation came like back clear, which is weird. And well, you would know that this item in particular came from like a longer mission where they invaded like an EDE stronghold and to retrieve like a certain energy control unit, which actually rolled me like an intelligence alertness. Like how much you would
Six?
yeah, just at a 6. I don't know how much you would remember. Oh, I think wouldn't help, but this is something. Yeah, the shape seems vaguely familiar, and you would recognize it from like the reports, and that's actually looks very similar to the item that they retrieved, but just like a different color. So
that these guys did, or that the ship did.
no, that these guys got in the from like the mission where they went to the EDE stronghold. Essentially, like very humanoid EDEs that they, well, met with in an aggressive way and stole their technology, which resulted in the EDE stronghold being destroyed while plummeting into the outer atmosphere of Jupiter, where it wasn't found afterwards, but there was some explosion there, somewhere down the clouds, so presumably destroyed. But they did manage to get a ship off before the stronghold got destroyed.
Huh. All right. Then I'm gonna make addendums to the report. Well, not that report, but off of with this information in comparison, so you can have it at large, and the AI can.
Okay, what do you actually want to do in this case? Like, do you want the AI to like look over it as well, to go over the data, or
No. What I found out is like I'm just filing the report. Like,
yeah, okay, no, that's fine.
supposed to file a report. We're proper unionists here, right, boys?
Okay, exactly.
Speak for yourself.
I am apparently. Fucking bomb makers in the other room. Yeah, we're real scientists.
I mean, they
Sir,
are.
that's a
Only-
dead rat. Sir, that's a dead rat.
I'm only trying to make the dimensional anomaly happen again. It's fine.
Oof. Hopefully not.
Yes, I'm gonna make notes. You know what I found on it to attach the you know, with the normal statement of, potential, XYZ code name, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So whoever's looking at it has the proper, isn't just gonna go blind and then, praise the deception or whatever the fuck.
Exactly. Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. You analyze the thing, the corrupted energy unit.
The AI of the station's gonna get it, the normal protocol. Hey, yeah, this is what, these are the, here's the tags. You're gonna look at it, activate your fucking security protocols for these whatever. You're gonna analyze it. Does the station's AI have access to this room?
Yes.
Could have.
Okay. Surprised it hasn't been doing that in its own time. Alright.
Well, no, it has access to this thing, but it doesn't have proper capabilities to properly interact with it. It has no real body or anything like that. It can control the station systems, but
Yeah.
the finer details.
Oh,
Usually.
I thought the cameras were able to switch to various wavelengths and shit like that in terms of the spectrum, lights, and all that shit. Okay.
Yeah, the problem is it's not properly awakened thing. It doesn't have any spheres. I would give it the capabilities, but yeah.
Alright. Got it. And then give or take, depending on the time, I would probably move on to the next thing then.
All right. Well, by that time everyone would be finished with what you're doing.
Nope, time to skedaddle and go meet the others then.
Yep. All right. You all reconvene at a place of your convenience. I just go to the lab map, because that's where most of you guys were working. I really like this one better than the other one. Okay. Well, yeah, feel free to drag yourselves out. Alright.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I'm speaking.
Alright.
No, it's just Discord doing shit. Got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, feel free to check yourself out, Ems.
Check. Oh, drag myself out. Okay.
Yeah.
If you say check myself, I'd be like, what?
Yeah. Okay, well, you'll reconvene, with your various tasks, finished. So, especially Ems, what's the plan for now?
Since we have the trap make, hopefully we can put the bodies in the very in an area that the spider will most likely go to. Someone has entropy 1 or something like that to see the likely possibilities.
I do.
Alright, in that case, I think it's time to hop once again into the rover and move to the...
Oh, the bomb. The bombs for the spider.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. You think?
Oh God have mercy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The those capsules would just be bombs. One bomb has vanished. and you know, nobody talks about it.
Are you guys trying to bait the spider out by using the bodies as bait to bomb it?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a spider.
So?
Those bodies
It's
a
are
also-
giant spider.
those
It's
bodies are cold.
Also a human spider.
Yeah, it's not actually a real spider.
That's not.
Anything's gonna be cold in there anyway, because does the life support work there on like heating and shit, Redomer?
No, not. I mean, it doesn't work properly. Like, essentially, if you go in, like, you probably would have to do something to do it. And there also were like large holes, so like, some parts are for certain depressurized.
So it doesn't really matter that it's cold. Everything's chilly anyway.
Yeah, spiders don't have infrared vision or anything like that, like snakes have.
Hmm. Okay. Well, anyways, you have 6 seats in your rover. So, what you all gonna, you know, Android can ride in the back. Well, any droid can, but well, humanoids need to go into the front.
Have fun, guys.
I see he's willing to stay in the back. That's nice.
Keep the base nice and safe.
I mean, we're just kind of dropping the bodies off. Who do we actually need?
Well, you. That's for certain.
Last few words.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
drop it.
You know, you could
we will need me. That's
Yeah. You would need you for certain, and well. Who else? Who else needs to be there to depose the body?
I think just like all the mages maybe, and then the droids.
Alright, all the majors, so that's, well, with Allied would be 5, but, he did mention some interest in staying behind. Well,
I mean, you're only dropping the bodies off. You guys aren't going in, right?
I mean, David, you're gonna be sending, like, at least the droids in to drop the bodies off. And they had a strange encounter last time, which you would know about some dead-looking people driving a rover at them and shooting at them, but at them shooting back, but it didn't actually hit anybody but the ground, anything but the ground. Like you know, the bullets passed right, the bullets passed right through each other.
The bullets pass through each other.
Yeah, like you know, no side was able to hit the other.
Alright, I'll come with on the off chance something like that happens. Jesus Christ.
Very well. Okay, well, if anything, any travel preparations, now is the time. If not, we're just gonna.
Probably a good idea.
Redomer, how much do I have?
Hello?
Should all be good, I think.
There's a minute.
Sorry, you talked all over each other. Okay, what we're gonna do is like go over each other, like in the order in the bottom. Ems, what did you want to say?
I said that all should be good, I think.
Okay, next one. Bacon. Did you want to say anything? I don't think you did, but let's just make sure.
No. Yeah, I don't want to any other preparations, just see it and man the machine gun like I always do.
Okay. Well, Domino, what did you want to say?
Well, I was thinking of maybe doing like a spirit radar so you don't fucking run into a spirit on the way there.
Sure, you can. Let's just do that right away.
Let's just do it quickly, like no need to do rituals or shit like
Okay.
that.
Do you want to go for like a far reach or like just immediate vicinity? one will require like a
Uh,
higher. One will up the highest level of sphere to a 2, and the other one just a 1 across the board.
yeah. I'll do high range.
High range, okay. Well, how high we want to actually go?
Uh,
Yeah.
Like to just enough that we're pretty much just fine. Like I don't want this being like 20 kilometers, but like at least a kilometer hour or something.
All right, all right. Actually, wasn't there something in the
I
book?
don't know.
Well, I don't think this book exactly specifies, but I think another one does. So let me just close down one of the other PDFs. Actually, I need to close down a few more because I already started running out of memory. Or again, I don't really know how they do that, but somehow Adobe manages to eat all my fucking memory.
So about selling XP to me for money. Are you sure you're not up for it? You sound like you need some more RAM.
I have like 16 gigabyte. How the fuck do I run out of it? Use it.
It's not enough. It's probably DDR2.
Fucking hell. No, actually, I think it's actually DDR3 at the very least, if not better. Let me see. What the fuck is it again? Right, void correspondence. Maybe that one has a proper range. He has only one success here.
And also, when you look at your, do you have 1 or 2 sticks of RAM? Probably 2, right?
2, yeah.
You need to make sure that when you like plugging them into your motherboard, that you're not putting them in the same channel. Because if you do that, you're just slowing it down.
What do you mean?
You'll
same?
see like 2 sets of like slots.
Yeah, they're in 2 sets.
Okay, then you just get good.
Fucking hell. Anyways, it's just one, like, looking at the void correspondence, actually gonna, like, copy that one for you. Well, since it's, like, makes a bit of sense here.
If you could put it in the chat, we might.
Yeah,
need to
no,
pin it.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it here.
Plus.
There you go.
Oh. Hey, 5 kilometers Earth. Yeah, I'll go with like. I'll go with 5 kilometers, I guess.
Sure. What's the duration you want to go for with?
How long is this of a journey?
I think it was like 6 hours or something like that.
I just go with a day then. So I probably need 4 successes then. 5.
A day at 3. Yeah, so 5 in total. That's true. Okay, now just roll for it.
It's a level 2 thing, right? It's a level 2 thing.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's level 2 thing. So 5 base. Okay. Alright. Not enough.
1 kilometer, I guess.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can cut it down like that. But yeah, 1 kilometer should be way more than enough, considering you're going like, the safe speed is 60. So, probably not exceeding that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I just fucking realized. I was rolling at the wrong difficulty. I've got too many fucking active effects.
okay
Just
then.
fucking rerolls.
Time to
okay?
reroll.
My bad. Well, there you go.
Worked out even better this time. But yeah,
5 kilometers it is.
yeah. 5 kilometers it is. Well, anyways, just note down another thing. Okay. That's really weird, Domino, by the way.
Pardon?
That thing is really weird what you sent me. But yeah, sure can be done.
Me?
Yeah, you.
That's weird. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well. that has been done. And well, next up in the thing in the queue is Nick. Anything you want to do or say or? Take it.
Where are we? Sorry.
Well, prep phase. Don't, like nobody. Emps and Bacon did nothing so far. Domino, set up an EDE radar, or like a radar general, I guess in this case, since it would also detect like a few other things using
Yeah.
the
So
basic
are
spheres.
we at? Are we at the ruined base?
No, not yet. You before that. It's still your own base.
Oh, then, well, I'm at my magical effects anyways, so.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay then. Ada, you wanted to say something for sure.
I just wanted to make sure I have fully loaded for my cannon because I had to shoot shit. But otherwise, I'm good.
Okay, that's perfectly acceptable. Oh, actually, there was something you wanted to do. You wanted. You told me you wanted to set up a mind shield.
Oh, thank you. That's right. Yeah. Don't want to get corrupted by those pure innocent people that are being tortured. Apparently.
Understandable. Do
Yeah,
you want to set up like a normal mind shield? There's like another option you have, which includes essentially gives you like protection against like spiritual manipulation as well. Hold up, let me like put up the road real quick. It's like mind 1 for you, and like dimension science for 2. If you like use it, if you like use it, it ups the difficulty by 1, but that's like the only downside.
Say that again.
If you use it, if you use that one instead of like the normal mind shield, the only downside to it is that you up the sphere requirement by by 1, like essentially like 1 higher difficulty, but the rest essentially.
So I'll do the hard difficulty then.
Okay. Then I guess we'll roll for it.
Erte
At 5, since you want to hire 1.
at any effects being near the node or anything like that.
No, for the node, the node essentially is just a reactor room. You would have to go there and do your magic. All right. That would be the duration of I think 3 seconds a day. I think. Actually, I have to open the book again. I had to close it down because it's passed out due to no RAM. Alright.
Just download more RAM.
Yeah, just download more RAM. Maybe I will one day upgrade to like another reader. But that's fairly unlikely since if I want to do that, then I would have done that. Okay, 3 steps is like 1 day. Yeah. If you want to like upgrade it, you can roll again. Essentially how we're doing it is you just can keep rolling up to your stamina, to accumulate successes, at least outside of combat. But if you like reach your stamina, you can then roll with willpower at 8. It's a bit of a custom rule, but it seems to have worked so far.
Alright, I would roll the next 2 then, if that's alright with you.
Yeah. Alright.
Christ.
Man, if you had a fucking specialty for that one. But yeah, by count, that should be a 10. So, how many successes do we wanted to spend on duration and how many on strength?
How many would it take for a week?
A week is actually not on that one. 4 successes would be a story, which we count as a month. And the one below that would be 1 day.
Alright, I'll go with 4 for so then do 1 month mind shield, and then I'll go with 6 as the strength.
Alright, perfect.
And then I have that down in other traits.
Works
Alright,
fine.
we'll do it then.
Okay, well, and in that case, question is like, what route you gonna take? Are you gonna drive over Alani, or just gonna go straight to Byuku?
Hmm. Let's try safety as possible. You know.
Yeah, okay, that would be over Holani then, because some people are commuting essentially between Holani and your base. I think that doesn't really, yeah, it doesn't really change much, all things considered. But yeah, can just drive there, I suppose. But I would want you to roll me a luck die, and for that one I choose Domino because he has shit luck.
Keep in mind, I also have the mini map up, right?
I'm aware.
Suck my fat, juicy balls.
I'm so sad. Well, you drive there without incident, and
Wait, we
base-
don't find gold?
No.
See, we drive into a gold mine. Oh fuck, we actually hit our base, guys. Reverse, quick!
Come on, Redoma. If
Yeah.
I had rolled a 1, it would have been disastrous, so surely you 10 should make me get something good.
Well, the good thing is that you don't encounter anything. And, well, certain things haven't been able to heal. So consider yourself lucky in that regard. And, well, the base lies in front of you, deserted. You don't see any signs of, you know, Brova with manned by the dead. The tent you put there is still standing. And, well, you can slowly drive up. Well, thanks to the radar, you were able to like evade like all EDEs, so nothing really happened on the way as well, if that's a concern. Okay, well, I guess Ems, it's your turn since you're heading the operation. Give your orders.
Since we're probably at the base, I assume we parked safely, right?
Yep, you can park safely. There's no threat that is discernible.
Yeah, good. I will tell the other party members, ask if anyone is ready for their duties, you know, look out, / get, what's your droid called again, John?
Harper.
Harper ready for the body laying. And I better check the temporary tent that we set up to see if anyone touched anything in there whilst we were gone.
Alright. Well, let me actually roll down. Oh god.
1d10?
No. It's something I have to roll. Yeah, I think it has like 4.
Shit.
Yeah, it's like 4 things in it, so just takes like totality of 1. Let's see. This would be a good fucking roll for that one. Yeah, just it's a basic bitch. And it wouldn't. Oh, yes, actually it would.
Well, if I was a spider, I'd be chatting enough to fucking hide in there. Just to fucking sneak attack a bitch.
Alright.
find them.
He also
What the
he looked for the camera, but it's gone.
God fucking damn it. How the fuck is he...
Oh,
Does anything else within this temporary base look messy?
But that makes sense. No, it actually doesn't. Looks very clean and very nice.
you know, it's actually good that it's stole because that means if the body plan fails, just hang up a camera and have a bomb like rigged up to that, it'll fucking trigger it as well.
Cool. One, well, you can use no, it's not correspondence, it's data. Yeah, you can use data to connect the camera, technically speaking, and get the footage from there. But who's got the balls to actually, connect to the camera? That's the question.
Well, who wants to connect the camera?
Who even has data?
I believe Domino has it.
You mean Allied? No, actually,
Yeah.
no, Allied doesn't.
Allied has prime utility,
no.
I believe.
No, Domino.
No,
Super.
No.
No, he doesn't.
I think someone has
don't.
it. Let me
Hey,
check.
check back to shoot.
I have it.
You have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
wonder if
yeah.
anyone else has it.
No, afraid
I have
not.
correspondence.
Maybe Ceremonial, because not that familiar. But now he has correspondence, like a normal person.
Oh, is it? Well, correspondence of forces can do it.
Oh my gosh, it's a 20 mineral sector. I'm fucking grabbing that.
Oof. But yeah, you could connect to the camera if you want to. Do you wish to do it?
Not really.
Fine, I'll do it if I can do it with correspondence and forces.
You can probably do it, yeah.
Looks like I'm the only one who has a fucking pair over here that can actually do it.
Sure.
I also already got my control over Harper.
Yes, and I've got literally 4 magic effects going on right now, so that
That
does not apply, Nig.
that means
That does not apply.
It means +2 difficulty, by the way. Every 2 gives you an increase. Okay, well,
Oh, I didn't realize he had 4 magical effects. Shit. I
So,
was on.
would you like to reconsider doing it, Nig?
Yeah, we'll drop my intelligence if people stop blowing up my phone. Hell.
Also, you can go above 2, just a +1 difficulty, it's not that bad.
I know. I just choose not to. Because I don't like doing it.
Fair enough. I too like sit on 5 Burmadocs, but not on +1.
Fair enough. That is a good acceptable reason.
Anyways, I'm gonna drop my intelligence. And that will get me back down to 1 effect. Connecting to the camera.
alright,
Wait. I gotta throw up the EDE shield first, or whatever it is. The tilted shield thing.
alright, sure, you can do the shield first. It's
What's the difficulty?
base difficulty is 5.
Is it Spirit 2 effect or armor?
Yeah, it's a damage science 2 effect. And a mind 1
Okay.
effect
Oh.
on self.
Oh. It's a dimensional 2?
Yeah, it's a 2.
So I've had the whole tilted world thing up before, and I don't have dimensional science 2.
I think you did it with like someone else in combo. I mean, it's
Yeah, I
not-
think it was with me.
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you could work together
Oh.
and cast it. And in this case, I would say count as a mind 1 since, since you would be the main caster and just add it onto it. But yeah, it wouldn't even matter. You have like a thing anyways. But yeah, you can like work together to do this.
Domino, I
Yes.
need your help. Give me your dimensional science.
Alright. It's still the +2, right, Udama?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
So
It's
you're
not
only
an
at a
effect
7.
on me.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That fucker
Like it's-
destroyed my science shit.
God damn it, Em. So please don't give your please don't narrate your Stellaris play while we're in the session.
Sorry about that.
You should stream it instead, Kappa. Okay, who rolls first?
Sorry, what? Domino?
Okay, who's rolling first?
Well, it doesn't really matter. Unless you want.
Difficulty 7 for me, right?
Yeah.
Shows the fail. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, wow. Shit's a botch. Well, in that case, I think that thing would fail, and let me check. I think it's only like 1 paradox per equal to the highest level of sphere or some shit. Let me check real quick. Witness, this is a good search term. Let's go. And it searches, and searches, and searches, and does nothing. For fuck's sake.
Man,
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
what's up?
Everything's freezing up.
Just means you don't get paradox anymore.
No, I think it's just got 2. Fuck's
Can
sake.
I make my familiar so good? Damn.
I don't think you're familiar with Yo. I think you would have noticed a giant fucking spider.
Lame. Yeah, I need to make a fucking fetish for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could put it on there, something like that. But you would need to renegotiate for that one. But yeah, anyways, I have the thing open right now. Okay, 1 and 1 per dot in highest sphere. Okay, so you actually would notice it actually will work out. So now I actually get yeah, one per dot in the highest sphere. So you take 2.
And how long does it take to get rid of these again?
Depends on how much you have. If
2.
it's 2, yeah, that's like 1 per week.
Fuck.
1 per week without major magic.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, well, but that would break the casting, and you both noticed that the signs fail, and Tristan's instruments light up. Seems well, he has some rejection going on.
Hmm.
Bro.
You might have to drop some effects.
No.
Question: what is it? It's you need what? Science and correspondence?
Dimensional Science 2 and Mind 1.
Yeah.
No. What's being cast here?
The EDE shield that you also cast just before. And Nectar doesn't have the dimensional science required. So they
What
can
is it? 3?
2.
Alright, I'll help.
Domino is just full of active effects. That's why he has difficulty 7.
Alright, I'll help. A man not weighed down by the sense of gravity.
Very good. Well, just difficulty is 5. You can just cast both cast.
Okay.
Difficulty is not 65.
Jesus fucking Christ! What is this?
That's me being caught off guard by the fact that wait a minute, what do you mean he's got a bunch of his own program running.
That is just a fail, so we can still keep doing this.
Yeah, like
Alright, you want to keep going then? Alright.
Yeah, we can't pass that round.
There you go.
Alright, by the way, we didn't do the difficulty increase, so you can reroll it at the difficulty 5 again.
Oh, we don't do the increase. Okay.
Yeah.
You know this is where I botch you now, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
So he does it.
Oh,
So you'd have been fucked.
it is trying real hard to keep me there. Oh, well, he botched it.
Question:
It's a
what happens if you
botch.
actually botch that?
Huh? Sorry, what?
What if you? What happens if everybody botches this one?
Just don't do it then.
Yeah, you got 40 a lot for the paradox, I guess. Also, like, now it's time. How much paradox do you have?
Enough to go to the realm?
I think it's quiet time, boys.
Paradox realm comes into play, boys.
Oof. Not for something like this. It's not grandiose magic. But I think, yeah, you have like...
Just disappears.
How much paradox is that already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
God.
Like...
Each collect a roll?
Fucking pray! Oh gosh!
I think
What the fuck?
Redomo, I got my companion on me.
Oh, that's right.
Even-
Your companion can eat it.
Oh
Yes.
gosh!
Luckily, we got that task feeder. I gotta go down feed her.
Yeah, no. You're like you feel like the rejection coming on, and you quickly put out Romy and plug her into your equipment, and you see like for a second you see like her face appear on the display, and this time it's all red and angry before it fades again.
Well,
I like
you guys gonna have to. You guys gonna have to take this one. I'm out.
Just mid cat. Just I gotta go. What do you mean you gotta go? I gotta go.
These people need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Bacon help with this, Captain?
No, I don't think so. Actually, I should probably check.
Is this just a straight dimensional science cast?
It's a mental science and mind 1.
Okay.
Like all I really want to do is like protect his mind, and then he wants to connect to the camera.
which might not even do anything. Like
It might not do anything. Yeah. Yeah, and also like, there's another thing. I don't know if he is actually protected against that or not. You know the thing that fucked you guys up when Nick almost drowned in his own vomit?
yeah, that wasn't the EDE stuff. That was just like something else, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was something else. There was another thing.
Yeah, I've got that active right now. That and the EDE thing combined.
Yeah.
Wait, if that's the fucking case, I should have just tried to fucking connect to the camera myself.
Yeah, you should
Could have
have.
saved us all this fucking trouble.
Yeah, you should have. You may still do that if you want to.
Just fucking do that.
Yeah,
It's
you
fine.
just go for.
I like to think just after all of this, he's like, "Wait a minute, that's right," and he just plugs himself in.
I've seen enough. Let's go. Tell me to roll. I'll spend the willpower.
Alright, the roll is just rarity at a 5, so 7 for you. And hold up, you actually might need some duration for this one. How long do you want to last? Like just take a quick glimpse, which would be like I guess one success, and or like 2, which like for a scene. You probably don't need more than
I'd
that.
go with 2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, then just roll. Yeah.
I didn't get I didn't get any paradox because I didn't botch. Correct? That was just the support for the roll.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
I only gave it to the person that actually is affected. You know, if you cast something bigger, then, you know, you might suffer for it. But just as, yeah.
Oh, the companion that was affected.
Yeah, the companion sucked it up.
One poor companion.
Alright. Perfect.
In my defense, I have like not had my companion on me every other time I've botched.
which
Can't
is-
wait for it to file a fucking changing of where it's at.
Mhm. You know, if you get that's enough paradox, then you know,
They become real.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, for Tristan, I already know what's gonna happen if he gets enough paradox. He's just gonna be dragged away by spiders. They're gonna fix him.
I see. This is a good thing. It's an
They're gonna
upgrade.
take that home.
They need me to reproduce, of course.
You see, they're going to take him and the human spider as his child, and they both need to be fixed. Kappa.
Ew.
Ugh.
I got 3 successes.
But yeah, you have like an entire day of camera footage. And well, since you have why is the thing activated already? You don't get fucked in any way. Roll me luck die though. What exactly you're seeing?
If this is another luck die where I get an exceptionally high number and there's nothing, the next time I have a fucking 1 and you cook me, I'm gonna be real annoyed.
I
Don't
see.
worry.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
No, you know to fuck me with this one. Like, actually not.
See, the spider was on Chatterbait, you see, and you're watching the Chatterbait show.
It's a virtual YouTuber, apparently,
Are you
huh?
part of the science team, Spider Boy? We are.
For
And turns out the spider found your bank account and your donates him $100.
Donate 100 of your union bucks to us in your real name.
God damn it. But yeah, what you actually see is you see a scene you have seen before, like quite a few times already. To be honest. Well, it's one of those fucking floors. It seems to be like one of the entrance ones to be exact. And well, the you see one of those skeletons, but it seems to be working and moving. It works in the entrance room, and you know, just casually welding stuff together, and then the scene suddenly shifts, and you see like ghostly flames around it, like bluish hue to them, and like quite transparent, like basically everywhere. And the skeleton runs around, screaming.
It's doing what? Dreaming.
Screaming, not dreaming.
What does it sound like, Odomar?
Fucking, actually, it doesn't sound like anything because, well, you only have a camera.
I wanted you to pretend what the screen was like.
Yeah, too late. Well, it runs around and eventually see like you see like a spider coming from the ceiling. You know it. It's the one from before. Actually, let me drag it out because I can. Yeah, it's bigger than that, and well, it just you know, as he like runs by, completely ignoring the spider, he suddenly gets grabbed by it and bitten in the side, and well, he convulses a few times, but then he stops, and the spider feeds on him.
What the actual fuck? Redomer,
Yeah,
I have a question.
yeah.
Is this what's going on right now, or is this like something that's happened before and I'm like looking back at it?
Well, the ghostly flames and everything being transparent should be like everything but the skeleton being transparent should give you a hint. And well, as it like does that, it like casually goes down to the floor. A thing in its with the man in his mouth and like going to the spot and just casually drinking it dry. And you see like even though it's like on a camera, you still like, see like the face the face from before. You see like it's being it's like some ghostly stuff going on with it, and but the ghostly stuff disappears from it and just goes to its skeleton state. And the spider so just throws on the ground as you like found it before, and well, crawls up the walls and scurries away.
So wait, I will relay this to the other in the group, other people in the group. But I have a question.
Yeah.
This connection. Can I try to look and see like what took the camera?
Well, it doesn't seem like the recordings are there. Oh, by the way, there's the ghostly fire there, that vanishes after a few minutes, and as you like watch it, just in case it comes up a question. But yeah, it seems like there's no footage there. In fact, there's nothing but a live stream. It seems like someone intentionally cleared it.
What the fuck? Well, I'll relay that information to the rest of the group.
What the fuck?
Shit just gets fucking weirder and weirder, lads.
I don't know.
I think it's good to be.
Roll me like a perception computers, by the way. Difficulty 7.
Computers. I presume Hans Adelis does not apply.
No.
Does acute senses apply?
Not really. It's more like well, essentially it's just you going through the thing. I don't think that would actually apply. Actually, no, it would. You actually have the thing. Yeah, it's electronic based. No, actually, never mind. It applies then. In that case, it would apply.
Difficulty base was 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so it goes down to a 5. I also forget that it's not a natural one. That's like a wonder. Okay.
It's
Well.
never happening again.
Very nice. As you like, want to start shouting out to the others, you notice something else. You're not the only one watching this stream. Like,
no?
You notice like there's a, you only like casually glance at it, but you see like the networking. There's someone else connected here, and data is being streamed there as well.
Can I like try to like jump onto their signal and try to fucking connect to them?
Yeah. Okay. The rest of you, the rest of you see like starting to shout out. Something draws his attention to the screen, and he starts furiously typing. So how do you want to do this? How do you want to trace it back?
Well, I figured this would be something similar to how I connected to this camera, but
yeah, no, you can do that. You can perfectly do it. I just want to know if you wanted to do it mundanely or with magics. But I guess
I would like to use magics too. Sorry?
Yeah, no, you can do that. Just it's essentially the same roll, and the essentially more since you roll, the longer the collection will last.
I'll spend a willpower. That's enough for day.
It's enough for a day, and fortunately for you, the other party doesn't really have any magics anymore. And well, I don't think there's anything to probably contest this, but let me check. I think it doesn't have anything more than basic shit. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So let's just say, yeah, you not, you know, you, you use it, you use the signal to trace it back, and essentially it boils down to one of the rooms. It seems to be like the old control room from what you've found from your previous scouting.
Mm-hmm.
And well, that's why the signal originates. It's actually with magic, you will probably also notice that you know, it doesn't. It seems to be using like union standard procedures to connect it. You know, normal information protocols.
Fucking still wacky. Holy shit. Just like, I'm gonna take my face away from the screen for a second. Just go like, something's watching this shit. It's going from inside the base. It's standard technocracy methods.
Oh, fuck.
We're not the only ones who are watching this fucking live stream.
Where inside the base?
It's one of the. I'll describe what Redor told me. I don't think he gave me specific. Just like one of the rooms.
Control room.
Just from behind the machine gun, I just scream, "Isn't the guys, the ghost guys we were trolling in the past, you know? The ones that we had to fight and we realized they were just ghosts."
You think the dead guys are watching this?
Makes sense if they could just drive around in... Well, but if they're interacting, can time apparitions interact with technology? I don't know.
Well, we don't really know if they could. They were only interacting with themselves. The ground seems to interact with them. Let's go with yes.
Even then, why would they have a reason to interact with stuff?
Well, they seem to be defending the base when we encountered them. They might think they're still doing their duties. You don't know what kind of reality deviant brainwashing they might have gone under.
You know, the eyebrow hit the top of the fucking suit. Alright then, how far into the base is this location?
Pretty far in. That's the control room, which means it probably has like a lot of quite a bit until it's being reached from the inside. From the outside. I mean, due to security reasons.
Okay. If that's the case, couldn't I use this connection to like get visual on the entirety of the base?
What do you mean control?
If this leads to the control room, surely this other connection to the control room going to the other camera systems in the
Well, that's
base.
that's assuming that that kind of stuff is still intact to be just taken over like that. Like you could try to connect to the control room itself using the signal, but that wouldn't necessarily give you the control, and you would probably know that. Yeah, you should have enough skill for that one. But yeah,
Shame.
well, I think actually we should cut it quits here, and well, you guys can think about this until next week, which means you don't. And let's go with thoughts. We gotta go with well, we're just gonna go. We're giving arbitrary and go from the back to the front. So we're gonna start with Allied.
Very spooky.
All right, very spooky.
Very spooky are my thoughts right now. Also, Yeah, no, that's kind of fucking weird. Get told, yeah, no, the base is abandoned. So anyway, the CIC has power apparently, and they're using union practices. Man, what's going on in there?
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd place.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. Well, next one. Nick, in character and out of character thoughts.
Out of characters. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I really avoided that bullet, didn't I?
Understandable.
In character thoughts. Well, oh god, oh god, oh god, I really dodged that bullet there, and let's get this thing killed. Then we can deal with the next problem.
Okay. Well, okay. Domino, in character and out of character thoughts. In character and out of character thoughts. Yeah.
So out of character, I think it's pretty gay that you call me Spider Waifu. But in character, what the actual fuck? Spider is getting more and more fucking complicated. Nowadays, these skeletons, which can actually interact with shit on it and keep and move shit permanently.
Do
What
they
the actual
though?
fuck?
Do they though?
I mean, something took the camera that we fucking set out. We put the camera outside, right?
Yeah, you put the camera outside, like you have like a tent, a bit away from the base itself. You know, and then essentially it's a safe spot, or what you determine to be a safe spot.
Yeah, and something within a day, because it has been less than a day, has taken this and put it back inside. And I mean, does the spider look like it's got opposable thumbs?
Yes.
It's got what? That doesn't look like it's got opposable thumbs.
It actually does. Hold up, I'm gonna like drag it out again and make it big.
I mean, it has lots. It has 2 pairs of arms, so yes, a lot of opposable thumbs.
I think it has like 4.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
imagine it just upright, carrying like 2 weapons in each hand. Or even
Oof.
better, it can carry 4 weapons in total if it just uses the back legs.
Oh
Beautiful.
gosh, Rodoma, I just noticed you got 2 viewers. You just increased by 1 for enlarging that picture. Maybe next time you should keep it as a background picture, you know?
Understandable.
No, I will leave the game. Please no.
Okay.
But
yeah.
yeah. That was it.
Okay. Yeah, by the way, guys, like, if you think I'm cutting you off too much, then mention to me. Okay, well, next up, Bacon. In character and out of character thoughts.
Well, in character, huh? Maybe I should try it and finally get the second dot of matter that I could take. Out of character, Allied stopping a little bitch and just eat a donut and lick that sweet sugar.
Kill yourself.
Oh,
I'm going to put estrogen on your water.
On my water. Not in it, on it. What a hero.
alright, well,
This donut's gonna be used to break this entire base monopoly. I'm telling you right now.
sorry,
Wait.
it's a new union. Estrogen is mandatory now. They're just a
I-
bit ahead of schedule.
Whoa.
Hey, shouldn't he feel extra bad for taking the donut apart, Rodoma?
No, he shouldn't. No, he really shouldn't. But yeah. Okay, well, next up is M's in character and out of character thoughts.
Well, out of character. Fucking hell, I thought it was a simple come in, exterminate, fix the engine. Now there's something far more deeper. God damn. In game. Fuck. I'm gonna have to postpone. I'm gonna have to keep on postponing the conference because I don't think I could take over quickly enough for any satisfying conclusion.
Understandable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's the donut though. It tells us the truth.
Goddamn. Also, before you do any action, think of a proper reason, because I actually got my mind was just fuck. How can I explain such a spicy thing? Which at least I got a week to think about how to deal with that spicy thing. Better be a good reason.
All right.
Or I'm gonna be meeting room 101. Or is it room 111?
You're right in here now. You get taken out the back and shot.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay.
got back and shot, literally.
Alright, fair enough.
I like how this is acceptable. Okay, well,
And that's if they like you.
Remember, and then you get listed as missing in action because we don't kill other unionists.
exactly. Okay, well, let's say nature. Did you think you directed to today, Ems?
I did. I gave orders to essentially create a trap for the spider,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
and kind of went, oh damn, that spider's way too smart. It found my fucking camera. Fuck.
It's not that smart anymore, unfortunately for it. But yeah. Anyways, take your 1 willpower for that one, and well, Tristan. Let's have a look at Tristan, the poor guy. Let's see.
I was the only one who was like, yeah, I'll be a Chad. I'll do the fucking job.
Sure, that counts. you even
There was an order.
You even suffer for it. Visionary.
Exactly.
Visionary. What did you work on your vision waking? Do you think you worked on it?
No, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Understandable. You're almost full anyways. So that one and John. Let's see. Hacker. Did he hacker? I think he. Oh, what is the hacker one again? Actually, need to take a look real quick. There we go. I think it was the core rulebook.
It is.
Regain when you detect a flaw in someone's device, or when you puzzle your way to improve something that was supposed to be designed well to begin with. Yeah, I think like the bump making would actually count, since you improved you build it and you improved upon it with like magic. I think that counts. And
Okay.
well, next up is ceremonial. What do you have here? A crusader. I actually don't remember that one, so. Let me take a look real quick. Regain willpower when you accomplish some great deed in the name of higher goal as a player. I mean, I guess that you didn't do like that much of a great deed, but I think like investigating stuff is what you came here for, and keeping the Union safe. So take one as well. Alright?
Yes, hello, I'm sorry.
You got a willpower back.
Oh, did I? Okay, thank you.
Okay, then, well. Yeah, no, 3 XP all around. Does anyone want to buy something?
Yes, Redomer. It's finally time.
Time one.
Get
It's
out.
time. I would like to purchase Dimensional Science 4.
Sure, you've worked the whole time for it, and I guess it's time to buy it, finally.
3 XP, right?
Yep, 3 XP.
Okay, I just need to wait another session to get manipulation 4.
Alright. Very good.
Affinity spheres are 7 times current, right?
Yep.
Too expensive. It should be 5, like in Mage. The Vampire.
Yeah, you can turn the
No,
vampire.
no, it should be. No, no, it should be free, like in Wraith for Domino. Go for the cheapest.
Okay, god damn it.
We'll just go like current times 1.
Oof.
Perfectly valid to me.
I mean, if you give me enough time, and you all manage to suicide, then we can turn this into a Wraith game. Or, you all drink the Vitae and, like, kill yourselves and, make sure that you get resurrected with the Vitae, and then you can all start as vampires. I think,
A vampire in space game. Where are you going to take this? That's the big question.
well, you'll
To
probably...
Alpha Centauri, of course.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
that
even better. We're gonna launch an attack on Threat Null using vampires.
what be technical? We could do the big meme thing and be like, "This is the first city on Alpha Centauri, guys." And Redolma just takes like the map from like Alpha. What's that game from? Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri,
Yeah.
or the
Oh my
civilization,
fucking
or the
God.
colonization.
No, it was Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri.
Yeah, okay, so I got another. Yeah, that game, and you just take the map from there and just fucking be like, "This is the map now, kids."
So I think it was like randomly generated, but yeah, we could work. And we would end up like as 11th gen vampires because the one the bloody available is a 10th gen. Of course, like one of you can diabolize them, but it's only one that can get the power.
Look, when we learn about the vampire qualities Vitae properly, you do realise Bacon's going to be spicy enough and be like, I want to load the generation via magic.
At least I don't consider that, but I would need to come up with like some magic for that, and it won't be easy at all.
You
It's
see,
like
we
life
can
too.
we could sacrifice a lot of these spiritual creatures. They have a lot of potential energy, you see, to thicken the blood via magic.
Oof.
This is not a spider.
Are you telling me we have to harness a planet and all of its creatures on it to thicken the blood?
Christ.
To Kane level, right?
No, just 10th gen. Just 10th.
Oof.
That'd just be biggest meme.
Radomir, I want to buy Matter 2. It's in my notes in caps lock that I can buy Matter 2. I don't know why, but I just want to buy it now.
Yeah, I do remember something like that, so go ahead and buy Meta too.
Oh, everybody's just getting magic today.
Apparently.
I won't say we
So
don't
it's 8 because I only have 1 dot. There.
After the social things, I think I'm going for Meta 5, like the base thing. Turning
Yes.
myself into a bomb, kids.
Yeah, anti-meta bomb.
7.
I want to see if someone does put me out my misery. They're going to have a fun time too.
Wait. Where did everything go? Including my existence? Actually, I wonder if you use antimatter, would you like you're erasing your reality completely at that point? Wouldn't that mean, would it affect like your spirit? You get taken out of the you get taken out of the reincarnation cycle because you get wiped out so completely. I wonder about that one.
We're going to have to find out. Bang! Ah.
Ems is gonna have a heart attack in his sleep and take out half the fucking base.
I would love that. I would love that, Allied. I'm not going to lie. Someone poisons my drink. Say, yes, I'm going to be the next man in charge.
Not even poison it. You just legit just die of like just stroke or something. Like no, like just normal natural cause. And
Look, just imagine, like if I was part of War Tribunals, they didn't know about the anti-matter thing, and it's like you're here to be executed. Okay, public execution. All right, we get many as people to see as possible. I would like you to try that, please.
I love the idea that they somehow got you into like what accounts to Nuremberg without like checking you over magically. Like, they're like, yeah, no, this mage is totally just fine. Just bring him in. Yeah, no, here's all the highest ranking people. All right, now let's just shove him against the wall and shoot him.
Oof.
I mean, it could be
Shoots
better.
and explode.
He doesn't need to wait for the execution. He can just do like uh, the guy from the creation guy that just drank the poison during his
I mean, he
judgment.
just goes, I'll do it myself, you pussy. Oh, that's fine. The
You know, what would be.
doesn't eat your avatar.
I actually have a real question for you, Radama. If I do the antimatter thing onto somebody, and they get turned into a vampire, what does that happen?
Depends on like what you set the trigger on.
Wait, hold on, does that mean he can make vampires that are ticking antimatter bombs?
You can. I mean, theoretically, like essentially, what all he needs to do is like wire it all up. Like he doesn't have the magic, so to like do it with like proper magics. But he could do it like with normal technology. So he could essentially hook something up that makes sure that heart is beating or something like that, and do it that way. Actually, it would be interesting. You force a vampire to blush of life, and then once the blush of life runs out, it just explodes.
No, I got it. Well, you force it to you capture it, you force it to blush of life, you set it up and you wipe its memory, so it goes to meet the prince or whatever, and then you just wipe out a whole fucking yeah.
Oof.
No. You know what would be the best thing?
Alright,
I do
boys.
the.
Sorry, I guys, I gotta.
Oh yeah.
Get going.
Sorry. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
session's
sorry about
over.
that. Yeah, get going.
And I think
Yeah,
it's
you
also
better
time.
end the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream real quick and say goodbye to the bots.
Bye.